mypmnation.com.
Local Outbreak here on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com at The Planet with Tim Martin, who is engineering the show for us tonight, as he does every week. If you need a DJ for your event, go to centralnhevents.com. You can hire Tim. He does a great job. He will do your shindig. Mention shindig, get the shindig discount. And sitting here this week with the guys from Imagine the Escape. How are you guys?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. Well, let's start with you, sir. Tell me who you are, what you do in the band, and then you guys can tell us who the other guys are, because we've got two of you on the mic right now. So,
all right. Well, my name's Steven. I play guitar and I sing.
Okay.
I'm Matt. I also play guitar. I sing and occasionally scream.
Okay. And who are the other guys?
Yeah, Devin over there, he plays bass. John, drums. And Cassidy's not here. He's our vocalist.
What's his name?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. I thought you said Cassie. I was like, oh, weird. No, why isn't Cassidy here?
He's with the woman.
Really?
Yeah.
So we know where his priorities are.
Yep. Traitor.
Well, I'll tell you what. I hope he's going to be severely punished.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I mean, that's up to you guys. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but...
he tried to come, but...
No, I'm sure, yeah.
She wouldn't let him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I see. I understand. They've been together a while, then, I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys are making some sort of... It looks like they're whipping something. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know. And it just flies over there or something.
Yeah. Well, guys, you brought some tunes with you tonight, so we'll chat in a minute. But why don't we play something? What do you guys want to play? I'm anxious to... I've heard a lot about you guys, so I'm anxious to hear some tunes.
The song we released pretty recently is called Reclamation.
Okay.
And, yeah.
All right, so this is Reclamation from Imagine the Escape here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Just
Local Outbreak here on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the guys from most of the guys, except for Cassidy, who apparently is with his woman, who I'm sure does not control him in any way. But we have the rest of the guys here. We have Steven and Matt going to talk to us this segment. And where does the name come from? Where did you guys get the name Imagine the Escape?
Our old vocalist picked it. I don't think any of us really like it except for John.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Doesn't really have a whole lot of meaning. He just thought it sounded cool, and it kind of stuck. It's kind of too late to change it now. So
Sure. Now, why is he no longer in the band? I'm looking for the dirt. Give me some dirt.
It was not last summer, but summer before that. Do you remember? He quit, and we didn't really let him back in because he was kind of slacking. We actually didn't play a show with him at all, and he didn't think we were ready to play shows. And we wanted to play shows. So.
Oh, that's interesting. So he was not willing to play live because he felt you guys weren't ready.
Yeah, that's what he said. I think it was kind of more of a stage fright thing.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And then you said so you kicked him out, and then you didn't let him back in. So did he try to come back?
He quit, and then we were already had the intentions of kicking him out. So that kind of worked out pretty well, and then we just didn't really let him back in.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know too much about this because that was before I joined the band. So
oh, okay.
I don't have much to
add. So, are you guys serious though? You really don't like the name that much? You just kind of kept it?
I don't like it. John says he does. I don't know if he... Not anymore, but...
Right.
I like the name, you guys.
Devin likes the name.
All right, so Devin likes the name.
But I really don't like it. It's personally. I don't know.
So three of you don't, and one... And what about Cassidy? What does he think?
I bet he loves it.
Probably.
Cassidy loves it.
Probably, yeah. Well, it probably doesn't matter if he loves it. It probably matters if his girlfriend loves it.
That's true.
Because if his girlfriend loves it, then I assume that's how he would vote as well.
Poor Cassidy.
We always do this. Whoever doesn't show up gets picked on. It's nothing personal, Cassidy. If Cassidy, if your girlfriend lets you listen to this, it's nothing personal.
Oh man. Oh man.
So now that you guys are free to play shows because you ridded yourselves of the guy who was holding you back, do you guys play out a lot?
I'd say anywhere from 0 to 4 or 5 times a month.
Okay.
Yeah, we try to play as much as we can, and we try to play as many different places that we can. So
yeah.
It's more like just building our fan base and getting out there. So whatever it takes, really.
Yeah. You guys are from Durham?
Well, that's where we kind of say because originally the 4 of us were pretty much from Durham, and then now it's only 2 of us. I think we have Steven from.
I live in Concord. And
oh, okay.
Yeah, Devin lives in Hollis. So
okay.
We got a hall for practice, which is in Durham. So
yeah, is that challenging getting together for practice, especially with 5 of you in the band, 5 different schedules and
I feel kind of bad about distance? That. Yeah, it's at my house, so they all have to drive there. So
yeah.
I mean, it's what we love doing, so we make it work, and to me, it's worth it. But it is a pain. It's a pain to drive. It's an hour for me to get there, and then it's an hour back.
Yeah.
And usually we have to wait until they're out of school or when I'm out of work, and it's not until 5 o'clock when we can meet up or whatever. So
yeah, we've never been able to have like a set schedule. We used to try to do Sundays, and then now it's just kind of whenever we plan them.
Right.
Spontaneously.
So how long has this band existed? How long have you been together?
Our first show was last October, not last one, but before that. So we've been playing shows for maybe a year and a half.
So you're an original member, Matt?
Yeah.
You've been there from the beginning? Okay.
Me and John are the two original.
Oh, okay.
I'd say we've been around for 2.5 years, I guess. The first year we spent practicing, kind of writing songs.
Right.
And then 2.5 years we've been playing shows.
And how much material do you guys have at this point?
We have 6 or 8 working songs that we play live.
Yeah.
And then we have tons of songs in the works that we just haven't really gotten kind of synced up on.
How do you guys describe your sound? We were kind of talking about this earlier off air, but I mean, everyone hates this question, but
it's hard to answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
for me at least, a lot of my like roots for metal when I first started getting in, it was a lot of Kill Switch Engage, As I Lay Dying. Kind of now it's kind of becoming old school stuff, but that's where I come from, I guess. As I Lay Dying, Kill Switch, Little Devil Wears Prada, kind of the newer stuff though.
Sure.
And then recently I've listened to a lot of kind of prog kind of stuff, Periphery, that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where I'm moving towards. I don't want to just become carbon copy of them, but I like to have influence from bands like that.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have. Keep your minds open and listen to different kinds of stuff. So, and where do you guys record?
We recorded once at Prototype Studios. It's in, where is it? Newfields. It's near Exeter.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, it's just this dude who's in the band called Spies Like Us. They're pretty big. They're not really local anymore. They're signed, but he knows what he's doing. It's just him, like his computer, 2 monitors, a mixer, and it came out pretty well.
Yeah. No, that's good. Now, what you have out now? Do you have a full length disc out, or is it an EP?
We have a 5-song EP.
Yeah. So do you plan to go in and record more soon, or are you still kind of in the writing phase? Because it sounds like you have a lot of material that's kicking around that you're not quite...
We don't really... I mean, we recorded the EP, and we kind of think of it more as like a demo.
Sure.
Because we have so much new stuff that's in the works, and we only really play the new stuff live now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So, I mean, there's going to be a full length in the near future. We're going to start working on one, but Matt Carey is a songwriting machine, and he blows out songs left and right, so...
Yeah. Are you the primary songwriter, Matt?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
He is. Matt Carey's the man.
Yeah. Is that always how it works, or do you guys ever write together?
Kind of. We've tried. I wrote the very first song we have. It's actually on our EP, Armada. And I guess pretty much most of the songs... There's a few parts here and there that they put in. We've been trying to do some... kind of collaborative writing, but we haven't really done that successfully yet.
Yeah.
So. I think like every once in a while someone else will bring something to the table, like a riff or an idea or something, and we can work on that as a band, but generally the structure and an actual song will be written by Matt, and then as a band it'll just be improved on throughout time. I mean, it's kind of what happened with the song that you just heard. It started off as like, it was almost just like a rhythm track, and then we recorded it, and it was just more ideas were pouring into it left and right, and
kept layering stuff. I think, Steven, you came up with a few ideas for that, just like lead parts here and there that were really cool.
Well, why don't we play another track from the EP? What do you guys want to play?
This one's gonna be called 98. It's I guess it's a lighter one, more singing, kind of more melodic. That's what we were going for with that.
Sure.
So.
Okay, so this is 98 from Imagine the Escape, a name the guys don't like, except for Devin, right? Hey, Devin.
And Cassidy's girlfriend.
And Cassidy's girlfriend. They like it, so the name stays. But this is 98 from Imagine the Escape here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
This life is gone. Everything. What's wrong is right. What's right is wrong. I can't hold on to this repetitive reality. Oh, what's the world spin around me? Unraveling me as it goes.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the guys from Imagine the Escape, or most of them anyway. So we have Devin. Devin, what do you do in the band?
I play bass.
You play bass. And John?
I play drums.
You play drums, so we got the rhythm section. Very good. Now, are you guys original members? Or?
I'm not. I'm the newest member.
You're the newest
I joined
member.
Probably over the summer. I want to say like June or July, maybe.
Oh, okay. What kind of horrible hazing rituals have they put you through?
Not much, actually. I mean,
Too
it's
embarrassing to talk about?
No, not even. It's been a pretty smooth transition.
Really?
I mean, there really wasn't much. I mean, I feel a little bad. I was kind of jamming with them before they kicked out their former bassist, which was
more dirt,
which was iffy.
Awesome. I love dirt.
I've heard.
Yes.
Dirt.
So you feel a little dirty about that?
I mean,
you were the other bass player.
It wasn't necessarily like my decision. They just asked if I was free to jam, and the band I was in with before, we weren't really doing anything. And if they needed someone new, I mean, why not? Why not hop in, fill the shoes? Right.
And it all worked out. So why'd they kick out the other guy?
It's more of like personal issues between like the rest of them and him. I mean, I don't want to really get into it because it's more of like, between them. It's not something that
he was kind of a jerk.
He's not a bad kid. I can't say that he likes me. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have very good feelings towards me. But, I mean, towards the rest of the band, I'm pretty sure they're still friends. I know John talks to him still. Cassidy, who couldn't be here tonight, is still friends with him.
Yes.
Poor Cassidy.
So Cassidy's girlfriend approves of him.
If Cassidy's girlfriend approves, I mean, I guess he's okay.
Yes.
As far as I know.
Oh.
Because I know she does make the decisions.
Yes, well, obviously.
I mean, we don't have a band mom. We have a band girlfriend, and it's Cassidy's girlfriend.
Right, very good. Does she manage the band?
Oh, yeah, no.
She'll want to eventually.
I've never met her. I'm sure she's a nice girl.
I'm sure she is. I've heard wonderful things about her this evening. And John, what about you? Are you an original member?
Yeah, I am. Me and Matt started the band.
So you and Matt, okay.
Yep.
Now, how did you and Matt come to play together? Why did you guys decide to form a band? What was the genesis of the band?
Well, me and him have another friend in high school, and me and him were jamming, and it was more of like a rock, funk kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then he told me about Matt, and then we started jamming, and me and Matt were a little more into metal than he was, and we started jamming to some metal tunes, and he didn't really play any metal, so he kind of felt left out, so it ended up just be me and him jamming. And then we started looking around, found our old bass player and our old vocalist, and stuck like that for about a year.
Okay. So were you frustrated that first year or however long it was, like not playing out? Did you really have the... It sounded like you guys were really, except for your original singer, you guys were really raring to go.
Yeah, I mean, like, for the first half, we understood that we couldn't really play shows because I guess we wanted to be as tight as possible. Yeah. And but towards the end, when our old vocalist was refusing to play shows, it kind of angered us. Yeah. So I was getting pretty anxious to play shows back then.
Yeah. So what is it that, as an original member, I mean, what is it that's made you... What'd you guys say? It's been about 2.5 years?
Yeah, me and Matt, yeah.
Since you and Matt started the band. I mean, what is it that's helped you to kind of stay motivated to keep it going all this time? I mean, and to some people, 2.5 years might not sound like a lot, but it sounds like you guys, you've been through some lineup changes. There's been a little bit of struggle with it. So in some ways, 2.5 years can be a long time. I mean, what is it that's motivated you to keep going?
Not to sound like cocky or anything. I just really like the way the band's going and like how we sound and stuff. And I take a lot of love in it. So it's something I love doing.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. And are you guys now? You're kind of based in Durham or around Durham. I mean, is the college? Are you guys able to play any college shows? Or are you guys too heavy for that scene?
As much as I would love to play a college show, I'm not so sure how many people would come out from UNH to see a metal show.
Right.
There's been a few hardcore shows there. A band called Our Last Night played there a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, they're big now. They're on a I think they're on a major label, aren't they?
Yeah, Epitaph.
Last Night, yeah. So, I mean, where do you guys play around that area? Are you able to play many shows in that area, or do you have to travel and get out of there?
We don't necessarily play Durham ever, as far as I've been in the band anyway. generally we travel down to Manchester and play at Rocco's. That's a pretty popular venue as far as metal bands. We've been trying to branch out lately to play, other states, trying to get the name out a little bit. So recently we've played in Kennebunk, Maine. Yeah. And it's a small venue. I mean, we played at a place called The New School, and it's literally what it is. It's a school, and it's pretty new, but it's for smaller children, but on weekends, I guess they book shows there.
Oh, nice.
And, I mean, they have a capacity of, I think it was like 90 or 100 kids, but it gets packed in there, and everyone up in Maine's been awesome. Everyone's supportive. Yeah. I mean, if you go to Manchester, you see pits and people get into like fights all the time. Yep. Whereas in Maine, if someone gets like hit in the face, the other person's like, "Oh, sorry, let me help you up. We can shake it off, and we'll be friends by the end of this."
Yeah.
I mean, we've traveled down to the Palladium a few times, probably like 2 or 3 times so far, and I mean, it's been good down there. I mean, mostly it was a breakthrough music, like a battle of the bands type thing.
Sure.
But we have a song. We won one of the battles. We had a song distributed on the New England Metal and Hardcore Festival compilation CD.
Excellent. Good.
So I mean, it's fun to go down there and meet new kids, have new fans, and it also benefits to get our stuff put out on a CD that's distributed to every CD. It's going to be in every FYE in the country.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, congratulations on that. That's really good. That's really good. Do you guys do you do a lot of social networking too to really capitalize on that?
Yeah, unfortunately, the easiest way to get people to find out about shows is through like Facebook or YouTube. Like pretty much, I mean, a lot of people spend a lot of time on Facebook. So I mean, we have our Facebook page, and we all individually try to support and promote the shows. Yeah, and a lot of places require ticket sales too. So it's a good way to get people to shows, even if we have to do it.
How do you guys feel about that? Are you cool with that? Those types of situations? Some bands don't want to do it, and some are okay with it. I don't know anybody who loves it.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like the most fun part of it, but I understand where the venues are coming from, and if they have a tour package that comes through, they need to guarantee a certain amount of money. Right. And the easiest way to do that is to have X amount of bands sell X amount of tickets, and we don't generally make much money off ticket sales. Sure. I mean, sometimes the promoter will be like, "Yeah, you sell this many, and then every ticket after that you make $5 or something." Right. But it gets tough sometimes, but if you get on a good show that has a good lineup, then people are definitely going to want to go to it. So there's a demand for tickets. So I mean, it's really just finding who wants to go. Yeah, yeah.
Now, who else in the area? Because we were kind of talking. I forget. Somebody mentioned Anna Sapphira. I never know if I'm saying the name right, but we've had them on the show. Yep. And I know you guys have played with them. I mean, who else is in the scene that you guys are fans of and like to play shows with?
Recently, we've been playing a lot of shows with a band called Dead Ocean. I think they're out of...
I don't know them.
I'm not sure where they're out of, but they play Rocco's a lot. They're all really cool guys. We play a lot of shows with them. Anchor Lines, they're from around. They play a lot of shows too. They're all really cool guys. We all get along well. Yeah. So we like to get on shows with them as much as we can, because it's not like a competition at that stage. It's more just like a bunch of friends getting together and performing.
Yeah. Do you guys ever play shows with bands that don't necessarily fit, or you don't necessarily fit with what the other bands are doing? You ever get stuck doing a show that's, or not necessarily stuck, I shouldn't put it that way, because sometimes those situations work out well. But have you ever, been in a situation where you're playing on a bill where maybe you guys don't really fit in, but you kind of have to win people over?
Sometimes. I mean, not necessarily. Most metal shows, they try and get it pretty close. Yeah. I mean, they'll have maybe every so often there's a few that are, out in the outfield, but for the most part, we haven't had to play with many bands that are too different. I mean, as far as I know, the most different we've played with is down at the Palladium, that battle type thing. There were a couple like more like punky, maybe like pop type bands, but I mean, at that stage, everyone's really supportive down there, and they all knew it was a competition, but it was still cool.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Well, why don't we play another track? What's the name of the EP, by the way? I forgot to ask you.
The EP is called "What Once Existed."
What Once Existed. Okay. And why don't we play another track from the EP?
Yep. This track's called Armada.
What is it?
Armada.
Armada. Okay. So this is Armada from Imagine the Escape here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Glory, and will save them. Only the
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with the guys from Imagine the Escape. Most of the guys from Imagine the Escape.
Oh.
Cassidy is with his woman, and I'm sure she's quite wonderful.
She's got to be.
Yes, I hope he's having a good time, whatever he's doing.
Could be anything.
Maybe they're watching some television together.
The Notebook.
They're watching The Notebook. Oh, yes.
The Vow.
I have heard that. I've heard Cassie's a fan of The Notebook.
Well, yes. Well, it's a chick flick, and I'm sure...
Well, with a name like that, I mean...
I'm sure his girlfriend, dictates to him that he enjoy it. Well, I mean, I'm sure that he willingly makes the sacrifice.
That had to be, his decision to,
Yes, of course. So good for him. But I'm glad you guys are here. And where do we find you online? Where's the best place to keep up with what you guys are doing?
Facebook.
Okay.
Where we're most active.
Okay.
We have a couple other websites too. We have like Reverb Nation, YouTube. Try and get out there as much as we can. I mean, any publicity is good at this point.
Do you guys have anything coming up that you want to mention, or are you playing? I know a lot of bands don't play as much in the winter.
I mean, as far as we know, we have a couple shows booked in March. What do we have?
We have the Rocco's 5-year anniversary show.
Oh, cool.
Who's on that?
I'm not sure.
Does
that make me a bad person for not knowing?
I can't remember who's on it right now.
That's all right.
I don't even know what day that is. 13th?
March 16th.
16th.
Oh, okay. All right. But everything you guys have coming up, I assume it's all on the Facebook page?
Yeah, we consistently update that. Not daily, because it gets annoying to see us every day.
Sure.
A couple times a week, at least.
Yeah. All right, so that's easy to find, obviously. And you mentioned you're also on Reverb Nation, YouTube, and anything else? Any other places we can find you?
We have a Twitter. And,
okay.
We post a bunch of live pictures on our Tumblr page.
Oh, nice, good. Okay, yeah, Tumblr is really getting huge now.
Yeah, it's starting to blow up. It's not as hip as it used to be.
Yeah. What about MySpace? Do you bother? Do you care?
We have one. I think John really likes to spend a lot of time on the MySpace.
I haven't updated that in quite a while.
Don't lie to
probably
us.
Get on that.
You go on that every night.
I do.
Well, good for you. Well, Justin Timberlake owns it pretty much now, so you got to support. Got to support JT.
He's a nice guy.
That's right.
Cassidy's favorite artist.
Cassidy. Oh, yes, I heard that. Yes, Cassidy loves Justin
Notebook
Timberlake.
and Justin Timberlake.
Yes, he's probably with his girlfriend right now, watching The Notebook on mute while they listen to Justin Timberlake.
Just trying. Yeah, they have the captions on the bottom.
Yes. That's wonderful. It sounds like a romantic evening. I'm sure they have some scented candles, and I'm sure they're stretched out on a bearskin rug watching The Notebook while listening to Justin Timberlake. And you know what? Personally, I think that's sweet.
You know what? If they want to, all power to them.
Absolutely, good for them, and I'm glad for them. I really am.
If they can have the kind of relationship where they can stretch out on a nice rug with some scented candles and listen to some nice pop music, why not?
Who can blame him for not being here under those circumstances? Well, thanks, guys, and we'll play one more track in a moment. But I want to thank Tim Martin from CentralNHEvents.com. Tim does a great job. If you need a DJ for your event or a shindig, go to CentralNHEvents.com and hire Tim immediately.
You have to spell it right, though.
You do. You have to spell shindig correctly.
Can't misspell shindig.
And it's easy. It's shin and then dig. No, because you know what? I've seen people put a hyphen in that. There's no hyphen in shindig.
No, that's
Do
unacceptable.
not put a hyphen in shindig. Right, Tim?
That's correct.
All right. Very good.
I charge extra for that.
That's right. Extra for the hyphen, so don't screw it up. And I want to remind everybody, too, if you like what you heard tonight, go to I almost said go to CentralNHEvents.com. Go to IPMNation.com/local outbreak, where all the shows are archived and downloadable. And guys, thank you to all of you who showed up tonight, and from Imagine the Escape. And we'll play one more track from your EP. What do you guys want to finish the show with?
This is the first song off our EP. It's called Fatalities. It's one of our heavier songs on the EP.
Oh, very good. Well, we'll end on a good heavy note. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. This is Fatalities from Imagine the Escape here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Just tell me inside of you, I thought I'd never see again. After the first time, I thought I'd see this coming. You found it wrong again. How can
.1, the planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's local outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's local outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's local outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's local outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's local outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.
IPMNation.com.